Hey everyone, Chris here from Seaflow. Just doing a quick video on training while you're traveling and some things you can do to make that as smooth as possible. So the first thing that I would do, I would be contacting gym that you're planning to train at and asking first and foremost, do you guys take drop-ins? Once you've done that, let them know what dates you will be in town and ask them which day is best for you to come through. Some places only do drop-ins on certain days, some places don't do them at all. It's best not to assume and telling people that, hey, I'm rocking up this day, yada yada yada. Always ask, always come from a place of respect. You're a visitor in these places, it's important to remember that. Always inquire about the rules and the uniform etiquette. And what I mean by that is some places have different rules in uniform, some people have different rules in technique, in a bunch of things. The best thing you can do so you're not upsetting anybody or breaking any of these rules that you don't know about is asking. Communication is key here. So hit them up, let them know, hey, what are your rules on technique, especially if you're a white belt? If you're a white belt and you've been training at your home gym or your normal gym and you do heel hooks and leg locks and rotational leg locks and all that type of stuff from white belt, other gyms might not do that. And if you go over there and you start heel hooking other white belts, it's probably not going to go down too well. So the best thing to do is be super clear and ask them, hey, what are your training rules? What techniques do you allow and do you not allow? And also ask them about the uniform as well, because some places have really strict uniform policies from ranging from you need to wear their gym's style of stuff to you can wear whatever you like. Some places like to have you wearing long sleeves and long pants to reduce the chance of infections. Some places don't mind. Again, you're not going to know by just assuming. Ask them, ask them, ask them, ask them. Asking questions comes across really well because it shows that you're thinking, you're thoughtful, and you're not just thinking about yourself. You're asking, what's the norms in your gym and how can I abide by them? I would also do your research to the gyms you're going to, right? So if you're someone who is looking for some really casual, just dropping in, just one day, sorry, nothing too strenuous while you're traveling because you don't want to get injured or anything like that, maybe dropping into competition classes or really high level competition gyms on certain days isn't a good idea. So maybe checking their timetable, look at who you're going to be training with, what type of gym it is, right? So if you're a brand new white belt, you probably don't want to be rocking up to B Team or New Wave and trying to enter their competition class. They probably won't take you to start off with. And if you did end up in there, the risk of you getting injured and having a negative experience are probably pretty high because those guys are training at a level which is ultra competitive, and everyone in those classes know what to expect. So again, always do your research about where you're going, what the level is, what classes will be accessible to you, and if you would be a good fit for what you're looking for at the time for that gym. The other tips I would suggest are be as clean as possible. Go clean, do not go smelly, right? You're not just representing yourself, you're representing your team, especially if you're wearing your team's rash guard and they ask where you're from. Go clean. Everyone knows what it's like to train with someone who smells or hasn't had the best hygiene practice coming into class. It's super annoying and it's gross, and especially if you're visiting someone's gym, you don't want to be doing that. So make sure you're clean, make sure your gear's clean, and also make sure you're on time. Don't be rocking up 15 minutes into the warm-ups, even if you're a purple belt. Don't just 10 minutes early, all right? Rock up there so you can sign all the forms, have chats with coaches and stuff like that. Be ready. It just shows respect. It shows again that you're thinking about others, not just yourself, and you're abiding by the rules of the gym. Some gyms are super strict with when they start class. If you're not there, you don't partake in class. Some gyms are super casual and relaxed. There's nothing wrong with either. It's about finding out which one's which and also knowing where you're going and how they operate. And the last thing I would suggest is always try and pay. Okay, a lot of gyms will tell you not to worry about it, but assuming that that's the case is not a great way to show gratitude. So, always offer to pay, offer twice, offer three times. Insist that you pay your way, because it just comes across as that you respect what that you've been allowed to be training there. You respect the technique that's been taught, the coach's time, all that type of stuff. A lot of the time, like I said, they're probably not going to make you pay. They'll probably be happy to have you and let you jump in on the session. But always offer. Again, all the things I've chat about here, it's communication. It's not assuming things that things are going your way or the way you would do it. Gyms operate differently all over the world, so it's super important that you're super clear with your communication, you know exactly what's going on inside that gym, so that you know how to act inside that gym, so that everyone can have a good experience, that you're welcome back, that you represent your team well, yourself well, and again, you stay safe and have fun. Hope those tips helped you guys out. If I've missed any, please leave it in the comments if you feel necessary. And that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot.